Alright, everybody. My webcam's been a fanny at the moment, so it's not working. So I'm just going to be conducting this review via the medium of sound, or with the shitey microphone. Um, Today's review is going to be of songs about dying. This is sent to me by Ali Robertson. Cheers, mate. And hope married life's treating you well, Ali. But yes, this was a pretty solid CD, pretty good, a lot of good tracks on it. Very much in the drone vein of music, but quite a lot of drone, but many other things as well that sort of vary. We start up with Incest Whore with Dead Burning Black Empire, which is like some cunt's got on a drum and just bashed the fuck out, turned it up, and it's quite overbearing, noisy, but good. But they've obviously put some other elements into it other than the drum. Second is Mangers and Bash by Scrim. This is it's a good explanation of sort of the overbearing noise that sort of washes over you in waves to create this drone-like effect, and it's pretty fucking good. Now here's one of the first unusual things. We've got Some Around by Wounded Knee, and it's just some guy singing a wee song like, all the birds are singing in the trees, and he just sort of loops that for about 2 minutes, and don't know what else to say about that. Next song is Sepia Sirens by Culver. That's it's another good example of the drone. It's pretty much what I like about drone in these tracks is you can almost sort of lie back and just let it wash over you, and you get kind of lost in the whole element of it. Next song is Walking Away, Heaving and Shivering by Nacht and Sesten. Nope, that's wrong. Not by Nacht and Sesten, by Dead Labour Process. I'm reading this the wrong way. Sorry about that. Walking Away, Heaving and Shivering, that's different again. That's sort of like sort of bleepy bloops, progressively getting louder over some guy sort of talking. It's interesting. It's a bit of collage with different sounds, and it sort of contrasts nicely. Next is Nacht Incessant with Pure Golden Rainbow Precious Stone, which is actually like an ambient piece, and I would say it's almost like an ambient piece. It's fairly monotonous and sort of electronic ambient, not quite drone, but nice all nonetheless. And now we have something different again. We have UFO Antler Band, which I've said before is one of the coolest names ever to name a band. I've talked with a guy, I can't even remember his name unfortunately, but the head honcho of UFO Antler Band, which I think he's the only honcho. And he's a nice guy. He goes by the name Organ Hand on YouTube. Maybe look him up. He's got some videos up. Really good stuff. Very much into his sort of psych rock and psych fucking spacey new krautrock, and I don't know, I'm probably butchering this, but Stone Eye is like a kind of plenty of space sounds, which will be a sort of common theme in UFO Antler Band's music. I'll be doing a review of what is it called? Cauldron BC. I'll be reviewing that soon enough, and I'll go into UFO Antler Band's sound then. Next we got Wolf Notes by A. Jarvis, or Jarvis, which once again is like a kind of not quite a drone, but more like a sort of ambient with some clean guitar in there. Quite relaxing, quite nice. Next we have Broken Willed by, I'm sorry if I'm butchering names, Sindre Bierge, Cinder Berger, Berger, and Meredith Hunter. Once we get back into this sort of heavy, dark drone, quite submersive, almost like you're being sort of put underwater in like a big tank, and it gets quite claustrophobic. Next we have But I'm Not Dead Yet, Part 2 by Fordell Research Unit. This once again sort of stops short of being drone. It's like an ambient noise, and it's, once again quite relaxing to sort of take away from that. Contrast nicely with that sort of heavy doer, aspect of that drone. And next we have some Usurper with Ever Decreasing Hit Points. Ali Robertson is in Usurper. And, well, it's sort of the Usurper style, isn't it? Just to sit about a table and fuck about with wee things. And it starts out with them playing heads or tails. And it's just them fucking about with shite in a table. What more can I say? Some awesome stuff. Sort of squeaky, crackly, thingamajiggery, fiddly him. And I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but him and the other guy, Ali and the other guy from Usurper, do some good stuff. I'll be reviewing one more of their albums in times to come. Next, we've got some Jazz Finger. Now, Jazz Finger are well known for their sort of drone. They're a band. Can't quite remember where they're from, but some good stuff. This is stuff you can really get lost in. The song's called Hateful Empire versus the Blazing Sun. Some pretty dark stuff. Like, of course, you got like the songs about dying. That's the name of the thing, and you can certainly believe it with this. Next, you've got the Unconquerable Night by, who's that by? Shareholder. This again is sort of more than drone. It's it gets into the sort of accumulated wall noise, quite harsh, quite abrasive on you. Nice effect. Might like it. Next we have Blood Stereo. Blood Stereo is the pseudonym of cute wee mong couple of Karen Constance and Dylan Newcus. Karen actually did the artwork for this CD, and if you haven't seen Karen Constance's artwork, you've got some serious catching up to do to check out some of the surreal shite she puts on paper. It's amazing. Lock Stock, once again, you guys are sort of electronic, weird noises, sort of scrapey, squeaky, buzzy stuff. Good stuff. And last we've got Grant Smith with A Shrug of Eternity, which sort of takes it back to this maybe not quite drone, but this is sort of a darker ambient, more of a low tone, quite sort of hypnotic kind of. It's not too loud, but it's loud enough that you sort of strain to listen, and it's creates a really nice effect, and it's some good stuff. And overall, this CD is it's fucking beast. Some really solid people, some good people, some lesser known people, and well, if you can get your hands on it, and lie down on a bed and just fucking mong out to this stuff. This has been a review, of course. Otherwise, what would you be doing? Listening to this review. That's what it's called, a review. But look out for more of these in the future. And I hope I haven't offended anybody. And in the future, hopefully you'll see my face. Maybe not. But I will catch up with you guys in the future with some more weird, mongy noise, abstract, concrete, drone fucking stuff. That's what I call it. Fucking stuff. Nighty night.